Hey guys, we are back with part 2 of putting together a system funnel. I'm moving over from Go High Level and I'm moving this funnel over using screenshots. Um, okay, so we're at the point where I've created the free opt-in page and now I'm setting up the webhook connection to Hiro. So let's get into it. All right, so this is where we left off with the automation that when someone signs up, they get tagged and then they get the delivery email. And I'm going to add another tag here. Hold on one sec. Okay, so I use Pabbly Connect to connect everything. It's just like Zapier, but cheaper. And it's very easy to use. I had the connection already set up. Let's see. I think it's on the other page. I already have the connection set up with the webhook from Go High Level to the Flip the Success Switch podcast. So I'm hoping that I can just use the same webhook and add this to system. So I did Google how to make this connection. So connecting system and Pabbly is using webhooks and it's a little bit different than what I've done in the past. So thank you, Google. Thank you, Funnel Scene. Where this came from, but basically it just says to add a new rule, set the trigger event, and add the send webhook action. So I already have the webhook here for the Flip the Success Switch podcast. So I'm just going to click in to the webhook and I'm going to copy the webhook that I have here. And now I can add an action after they sign up. And let's take a look. Send webhook. Okay. So now I'm going to put in that webhook. And that looks easy enough. Click save. And so the next step is really testing because I need to make sure that those 3 things happen when someone signs up. And I don't exactly want to wait until I'm done with the whole funnel because I'm doing this step by step. I want to make sure that this first step works, but I don't have like a second page yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the second page, and this is going to be the Success Switch sales page. And this is going to be a sales page. And I'm going to start from scratch. And I'm just going to let it create the page. And it's blank right now, right? So I just want to have somewhere for people to go. I want for myself to go when I test this. So let's do the test. Let's do it. So here we go. Let's test it. All right, the page comes up. Get instant access. A pop-up comes up. Perfect. Now I'm going to test with an email address that I've never used before when signing up for the podcast. So let's just call this Plus System. So this is what's really great about Gmail is that you can create these additional unique email addresses. So this is really, really good for your testing so that you can create a unique email address because a lot of times the automations and stuff will only work once per email address. So to test it, especially if you make a mistake and you need to test again, you need a separate email address. So this one is going to work for me today so that I can check Hiro and make sure that it signs me up for that podcast. So I'm going to click Get Instant Access. Okay, it came to the blank page. Perfect. It works. Now I'm going to go back to the sales funnels. Now let's check the contact. So now I found the contact that I just created, Kristen Miller Plus System. So I'm going to scroll down. I see that it was tagged. Perfect. And let's see. I see that the email campaign went through. Deliver free podcast opt-in. I see that I was tagged. Wonderful. Okay, now I'm going to go check my email and see if I got it. Okay, now I've checked my email, and as you can see, this came to the Plus System address. The email looks good. And then I took a look at the task history to see if it connected to Hiro, and it looks like it didn't. So we're looking at the task history, and it failed when connecting to Hiro. And it's saying required properties are missing. So that's not great. I'm going to go check Hiro and see if maybe this is just incorrect, see if it was added, and then try to fix this. Okay, I checked Hiro and it did not show up just as expected. So let's see if we can troubleshoot this. Now I reused the workflow. So there's possibly something missing on this. This is just a webhook, but probably there's something missing over here. You know what? I should have checked this. So let's refresh fields. Okay. I took a look and I'm not sure about this. I want to just recreate it brand new. So I'm just going to start from scratch. I'm going to create a new workflow. Okay, this one is going to be system to Hiro, flip the success switch. Okay, let's start from scratch here. We're going to add the trigger, which is going to be the webhook. Then we are going to catch webhook, connect. Okay, so great. Gave me a new webhook. So I'm going to go back here. Going to go back my funnel. And go to the automation roles. I'm going to delete this. And then I'm going to add a new one. Okay, save that new webhook. Now what we're going to do is, so the way this works is you have to use that webhook for it to gather the information. So I'm just going to go through and test that page again real quick. And I'm just going to, and see why we need to use multiple test emails, because we have to test multiple times. So system 2. All right, go back here. We should get a response. There we go. Good. Fix out of that. And now I'm going to add in the next step, which is Hiro. Okay. And we're going to add new listener to show, connect. The connection's already been made. Okay, here we're going to add the email address. All right, and the first name. Those are the only 2 pieces of information that it's collecting. Kristen. Okay, so it's not collecting anything else. So I'm just going to hit save. So just hit save, close out. Okay, so now we're going to test it again. All right, this time it's going to be number 3. Third time's the charm. Okay. Okay, and this time we are successful. System 3, I got the automated email from Hiro. So like I mentioned in the previous email, the way Hiro works is that each person who signs up gets a special, unique link to access the podcast. So it's not something that I can include in my personal welcome email. So it's really important that this goes out, right? So it worked. It's good. It makes me feel great. So in the next video, we're going to start working on the next page of the funnel, which is the Success Switch Challenge sales page. So what happens is they sign up for the free 7-day podcast, and then they get offered the Success Switch Challenge. Okay. And that has a purchase price. So we're going to go into creating the purchase, connecting that, and stick with me. I'll see you in the next video.